Alrighty, what up, guys? Just a couple of things here. Let's see. So I was kind of just organizing my table of stuff, like heroclix and whatever. Wanted to go over a few things. I'm getting something in on Monday, so probably going to be recording that. It's a brick. I bought like this bundle thing off of WizKids, so that should be coming in Monday. Pretty excited about that. I also picked up these heroclix Next Phase pizza parties from my local game store, Launchpad Comics and Games. Yeah, so also today I did a little sealed with my buddy. I ended up pulling this Wonder Woman from Batman Team Up. I actually really wanted this one, so hey, just kind of an update, whatever, kind of going over cool stuff. So Wonder Woman may have both a utility belt, Green Lantern ring equipped, assigned and equipped, another trait. When a friendly standard character would be KO'd by an opposing effect, after resolutions, turn Wonder Woman to click number 1. Wonder Woman can use the printed team abilities from friendly characters in your KO area. Her special defense is defend, invincible, super senses, standard abilities, blah blah blah. She has power cosmic, which is nuts, and Wonder Woman team ability, so she's getting super duper senses. Those are her stats, pretty nice. We ended up doing it was one Batman team up and one Marvel Next Phase, because that's just kind of what we had. Yeah, and I didn't pull this one. I went up and bought another pack and ended up pulling the Prime Man-Thing, which is pretty neat. Traded Sidestep Steel Energy. I always love to see that Steel Energy. A little bit of bonus movement there is nice. Then we got Jump Scare. So Stealth. Once per turn, when the second action token is placed on an opposing character, after resolutions, you may place Man-Thing adjacent to that character. And then that combos in with Empathic Burns. Poison. When Man-Thing uses it, increase the damage dealt to each character by the number of action tokens on that character, and Man-Thing deals penetrating damage. So that's pretty nasty. Defense. Toughness Willpower. Man-Thing takes a maximum of 1 damage from characters with a lower point value than him. So, that's pretty cool. A little bit of extra defense. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't see why he has willpower when he's a giant. So should he not have giant/colossal willpower, where he can use willpower and then he succeeds on a roll of 3 up? Like, I mean, I don't know. I kind of feel like it should have been, but he has a damage reducer, maybe like a shape change or a super senses, because it seems kind of superfluous, right? Like, I don't understand the point of that, like double willpower. I do like that second part where he takes maximum 1 damage from characters of a lower point value. Maybe if that comboed in with the toughness, like you reduce damage to 1 or replace damage with 1 or whatever. I don't know. And then he can reduce it with toughness for characters of a lower point. I don't know. Maybe that's too ridiculous, but really cool. I looked at the price on this thing. I don't know why he's that expensive. Like the Prime one on eBay, like people are trying to sell it for like 90 to 100. Like, is there some sort of hidden strat with this guy? Like, honestly curious. I do like how they kind of went with the black and white theme, where it's like the white box and black abilities. Like, that's actually pretty neat thematically. I also really like the Elsa Bloodstone. I haven't seen the werewolf, but I saw that advertised on the side of the booster. Anyways, I don't know, whatever. Also, like I said, I was organizing some clicks, and I ended up finding this guy. He just literally did not have a sticker for any of his stuff. I mean, it's Accordion Thunder. I have a million of these guys. Very awesome and sealed, by the way, but, whatever. I just thought that was neat. I also had a Notorious Dial. It was a Saturn Queen. It just actually fell off straight out the box. Like, it would not actually stay on the piece. Her dial would not stay on the piece. So that was, I don't know. That and Wheels of Vengeance, man, honestly is, I don't know, because there's a lot of pieces that just came out the pack broken. Probably because, like, vehicles like this, like, a lot of them are just kind of held on by, like, 2 pegs on the, I don't know. But yeah, I kind of wanted to go over these because these are neat, but I also do have concerns about these and the retail chase boosters that they seem to be doing. We'll do a little checking out here. So this one's the Kate Bishop and Lucky, and then we have the other one back there. Kate Bishop and Lucky seems like they come with tracksuit, and both of them come with a pizza token. I think they're guaranteed, but I could be wrong. Like maybe they are randomized, but I'm not too sure. And then you get a Kate Bishop team up card, and a Lucky team up card, and then the regular card. So we'll go ahead and take a gander at that. Team up, Lucky. If a friendly character named Lucky is on your starting force, Kate Bishop can use sidestep and may start the game holding a pizza object. Okay, and pizza's actually pretty nice. If Kate Bishop destroyed a pizza object this turn, when she attacks, opposing characters can't use shape change or evade attacks. Okay. No way. Is it time? Free. Choose 2 for Kate Bishop to use this turn. Knockback, Energy Explosion, Range Combat Expert with Avengers Initiative. So, I mean, that's Batman Family, you know, improved. Or I'm sorry, not Batman Family, Superman team ability. Improved targeting, hindering. Just kind of checking it out here. Okay, so, like, can you just slap this on for free then? Because it doesn't say anything about like a point, so it's like if you use her and then the team up is Lucky, so if you have a Lucky on your team you can use this as well. I haven't really used team up cards. I skipped A60, which I'm thinking about going back and just buying a case just to pull some pieces from there, so because there's actually some really cool pieces that I just but oh yeah, and then improved targeting, characters fire through, so that's pretty neat. Honestly, for 50 points, not terrible. I mean, 12 attack on top. Honestly, quite a deep dial. Stays pretty consistent throughout. I mean, ESD, so while she's at range, you know, like she, what's it called? She gets some bonus defense. Not bad at all. And then we got Lucky. Team up Kate Bishop. If a friendly character named Kate Bishop is on your starting force, Lucky may start the game holding a pizza object. When an adjacent friendly character hits with a range attack, Lucky may destroy a pizza object he's holding. If he does, increase the attacker's damage by +1. He has a special damage ability, 25 points, nothing on movement, incapacitate, super senses. You see, like, Lucky, he's a dog. He got super senses. Why can't Man-Thing get super senses? Not very good attack, so definitely doesn't seem like he's much of an attacker. Free. Generate a pizza object. A friendly character adjacent to that object may pay... Ooh. Okay, I actually really like that as a support piece, because the pizza object, I believe, what is it, like... You can free... The character holding it can free destroy the object to regenerate 1 click, I think was the effect. And then let's see here. Kate Bishop, this is just a regular card. Still got the improved targeting characters, fire through. Let's see, special fist ability. This would be easier if we were facing the other way. Once per turn, when Kate Bishop is carried, after resolutions, she may make a range attack as if she occupied any square the character carrying her moved through. Okay, alright, but you can't... So you're cheesing the carry rules, but you can't, like, carry her with 2 action tokens, get to make a range attack, and then get to clear her that turn. But wait, if you attack with her and then you carry her... I'm just thinking, because, like, it says you're able to do it, right? So I think that, like, you would give her 2 action tokens, but it sounds like she can do that, because it just says once per turn, when she's carried, after it resolves, she may do this thing. So that sounds pretty good. Like I said, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what it sounded like to me. Oh, and then, okay, that's just the same thing we already went over. Yeah, she's pretty good. I like her. Let me see here. Lucky, he's a good boy. Adjacent friendly characters that share a keyword with Lucky modify defense +1. Power, generate a pizza object. A friendly character with the marksman keyword adjacent to that object may immediately pick it up. Okay, so they're pushing some marksman stuff. Doesn't tell us what pizza does, but I believe I did pull something that did explain what the pizza token did. And like I said, I want to say it was free, destroy the object, heal a click, which is pretty nice for support. And I don't think it says it on the back of the pizza. It does not. It just has next phase branding. I'll go ahead and sleeve those up in a minute. I probably won't put them in a hard sleeve. Like, I do put promos and stuff in hard sleeves typically, but probably won't be putting these in hard sleeves. I mean, I don't know. I'll only put chases, primes, you know, stuff of that ilk. I'll put in hard sleeves. I know I was pretty much hard sleeving up anything with Spider-Man family or anything that I would use on my Spider-Man family teams. You know, like I would hard sleeve those just for like when I use them, because I really enjoy playing Spider-Man family stuff. Then we got the She-Hulk and the regular Hulk. I believe there's like a third one, but that one's like an online exclusive. That kind of leads into what I wanted to talk about. God, let me see. We get another pizza. And then this one comes with the Jen Walters. I believe, like, yeah, there's a She-Hulk that generates those. I forgot which one it was, but I'm pretty sure it's like... Or I think a lot of the She-Hulks have like a revert ability that allows you to do it. Okay, let's see here. Beach Brawl, trait, super strength, which is pretty nice to see. I almost wish super strength kind of became the new Indomitable, where if you have it, it's like a special fist symbol. I mean, I just think it would be nice. Things would run more smoothly with items, in my opinion. You know, it's like, oh, well, I have super strength. You could outwit it if you want, but, you know, whatever. Like, I'm not just gonna like, oh shit, I gotta drop my object now because you clicked me off of my click with super strength. So I either would like to see super strength on traits or like a special fist thing, kind of like how they did with Indomitable, where everything's Indomitable now or whatever. Not that everything needs to have super strength, but I just kind of feel like that would ease up a lot of situations. When She-Hulk knocks back an opposing character and their knockback path is stopped by blocking terrain, the knockback damage they are dealt is penetrating, and after resolution is destroy that blocking terrain. That's actually a really neat interaction. I've always thought that would be something that's really cool. Is just like, oh yeah, I smacked you so hard that I not only knocked you back, but I also destroyed like what I smashed you into. Kind of like, you know, just big bombastic, you know, superhero battles. You know, that's pretty cool. Improved movement, destroy blocking, 100-point, 50-point line. Revert to Jen. Okay, yeah, so when She-Hulk would be KO'd, you may instead replace her with B013 Jen Walters. Sonic Collapse. Quake. When She-Hulk uses it, she may choose a direct line away from her. Terrain markers, blocking terrain, and characters within 4 squares along that line are treated as adjacent. That's pretty interesting, Quake. If there's a way to give her exploit, Quake exploit's really nice. I've been doing something similar to that with Kong, where if he's on elevated or attacks a flying character, his damage is penetrating, you know. That's very nice. And then team player ability. I always love to see team player, team ability. Very nice, very nice. Hulk, Beach Brawl, super strength. When Hulk knocks back an opposing character and they're knocked back... Oh, is it literally the same thing? It's literally the same thing. Okay, cool. You know, there's his dial. Alright. At the beginning of your turn, you may choose a click number. If you do, until your next turn, Hulk can use the powers printed on that click number of his card instead of his displayed powers. That is... I would not mind seeing that on more clicks, because there's a lot of clicks where, in my opinion, they kind of just lose their identity, where it's kind of like, oh, well, you knocked me off of my range clicks, and now I'm on my close range clicks, but I don't really have a good way to get in now because you're out of my range, right? Like, and now it's like I have like I could either do suboptimal attacks, because I have like charge, blades, and close combat reflexes and close combat expert. When I was doing like running shot, penetrating psych blast with, range combat expert, that kind of stuff. So I do like to see this. This is really neat, and I feel that would really help with a lot of those, a lot of those times where it's like a piece kind of loses its identity or kind of tries to trade itself in for like, oh, well, I was a range attacker, but now I'm close combat. So this is actually really neat. And then it's like, okay, well, let me see. If you do until your next turn, I would say maybe it's like you could do it so that it only takes place during your turn. To kind of give your opponent something back a little bit where it's like, okay, well, you're able to use it during your turn, but once you swap back, you're kind of back in my play zone. Now you're kind of on the back foot to me type of deal where it's like, I got you into that position because I didn't want you on your range clicks, and now I can keep sniping you at range and you don't get like, bonuses for it or whatever. Special movement, stopping gen, charge plasticity. When Hulk is knocked back by an opposing effect, after resolutions, you may place him up to 1 square away from his current square. A little bit of bonus movement's always fun. It's always good to have a little bit of extra. So let me see here. Team up with Hulk or Captain America. So let me see here. Super strength, once per turn, friendly character with a listed name is on the map. She-Hulk destroys blocking terrain. When She-Hulk destroys blocking terrain, she may generate and immediately pick up a pizza object. Okay, so this set is all about the pizzas. Alright. I mean, hey, the pizzas are pretty cool. They're pretty nice. Give you some heals, give you some, some longevity. Gossiping about Steve. Probability control. When She-Hulk uses it, she may target a friendly character holding a pizza object, regardless of range and line of fire. Okay. And then again, we have Sonic Claps. And then also, so another question, I mean, I could probably solve this just by looking it up, but I mean, hey, if someone's still watching or whatever, do the team-up cards replace their regular cards? Like legacy cards? Like, is that how that works? Or is that not how that works? Team up, She-Hulk, Iron Man, super strength. Because I know with the team up, you have to have someone on your team with that, right? And then I think didn't the team up cards from A60. I think didn't those have like your whole team has to be a theme team with the keyword, which I mean makes sense because those pieces play together, like they're supposed to be played together. So I mean, if you don't have multiple of them, it kind of sucks. So let's see here. Super strength, once per turn, friendly character with a listed name is on the map. When Hulk destroys blocking terrain, she may generate an okay. So. Oh, man, come on. Oh, guys, that's like... We copy-pasted, but we changed Hulk. We just deleted the She-Hulk, but, it's still she. That's just like, that's where a copy-paste is like, oh, wait, this is Hulk, not She-Hulk. Yeah, backspace. Alright, there we go. That's all we had to change. No. Alright, but it's literally the same thing. Alright, let me see. Well, Tony mostly just complained about Steve. Once per turn, when a friendly character with the Avengers keyword heals, after resolutions, you may remove an action token from that character. And then we still have the stopping gen ability. That's pretty cool. Being able to just remove action tokens. I'm kind of more of a fan of like games that kind of take a few turns. I know there's like a lot of like Alpha Strike and just like, hey, got to get across the map immediately and just start pounding my opponent. Just like, I killed all their pieces on my first attacking turn and But I do kind of like these more drawn out, kind of like, oh, hey, we're slowing the game down a bit. Here's a cheeky little, oh, you healed, that your team revolves around pizza tokens. You can heal off of those. Cool, I healed. Now I'm going to remove an action token. Maybe get to pull off some combat shenanigans that I wasn't able to do beforehand. So that's pretty cute. I do like that. Yeah, some of these are pretty neat. But I did want to talk about like something in particular, and it made me look up like if WizKids was like owned or in collaboration with Wizards of the Coast. And I didn't really get like a definitive answer. I guess I could have done some better digging, but like I'm not a big fan of like alternate boxes. These are a bit different, but I'm not the biggest fan of. So, for instance, I was saying this is starting to remind me of Magic the Gathering. I was pretty big into Magic the Gathering, and I still play a little bit. I only play Commander, and I got out of it simply because of product bloat. And the reason why I started playing heroclix again was because it felt like a relief from that. Where maybe we'd get a heroclix set every 2 to 3 months or so, and that's how Magic used to be. We'd get about 4 sets a year, and you're able to ruminate on a set, play with it, brew with it, have fun with it, do some drafts, do some sealed events, have some fun, play with the pieces that you've purchased with your hard-earned money. And to me, that's just not the case anymore with Magic the Gathering. They're more about selling a collectible product than they are about making a game. And I'm not trying to like diminish people who have fun with it still. That's perfectly fine, and I'm not like trying to talk shit about that. But to me, it's like I felt more like a number in their game than I did like a valued customer or like a valued player. Someone who spends their money on this product. And it just kind of felt exhausting because it immediately went from, oh, hey, here's a sealed event. Let's go do the sealed event. Awesome. Oh, cool. My locals got enough to do another one Sunday. Let's go Sunday. We'll do 2 sealeds back to back. We'll go through the cards, pick out our favorites, build decks with them, have fun with it. And that devolved into that devolved into, no, we'll go do it. We'll go play in the event so that we can get the cards early. But instead of building with these cards, right, like maybe there's like a select few, like for instance, Sheoldred the Apocalypse, right, where it's like, okay, yeah, this one we have to include. This is an auto include. If you're running black, you got to play that because it's absolutely atrocious and shouldn't have been printed because it's just unfun, and it makes the game unfun for simply playing a mechanic of the game that is necessary to play the game, which is drawing cards. I don't know. Sheoldred hate rant, but I said it back when collector boosters first started coming out. I said, I really don't like these. I don't like the concept of them. I understand why people like them. I still do not, and think they're terrible for the game. Because collector boosters were all about, quote-unquote, cutting out the chaff and giving the player less for more of their money, because collector boosters are way more than regular boosters. So you're paying more to get less for, quote-unquote, cutting out the chaff and having a better chance at getting the rarer cards. This sounds pretty similar to a certain product that we just got with Next Phase. Mind you, it isn't supposed to be something to be purchased, seeing as how a lot of people or places are trying to sell them for $200, which, I mean, may or may not have to do with the fact that WizKids fucked up and forgot to fucking print the Ultra Chase in the booster bricks, and you can only get the Ultra, or you only have you have a chance to get the Ultra Chase out of these what is it, retail chase boosters. And even on their website, it says you're allocated a certain amount due to the amount of product you can get, and I believe it's up to 2. Maybe you can get more if you buy more product, but I'm not too sure. And they say it's like, yeah, no, like, it's supposed to be for prizing. It's supposed to be, oh, someone won a tournament, maybe you could just give them this box sealed, you know. Oh, maybe, okay, it's like you're doing a battle royale, maybe you could just crack it open as prizing and the first place person can grab a piece, and then you know, blah 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 blah. It's stuff like that, which is nice on paper, but I feel like it's not going to remain that way. It honestly feels like these are kind of easing people in to purchasing these products. Like you're like, it's eventually going to become, yeah, give us $60 and here is either a prime or a chase from the set, I believe it's supposed to be, and potentially could be the Ultra Chase. And I feel like it's going to go over pretty well for the most part in the community, just because I see a lot of people saying, hey, like, I just have too much bulk and there's just no way for me to get rid of it. Or not that there's no way for me to get rid of it, but like, it's very cumbersome to get rid of, because it's like, they're figures, so it's not cards. You know, like, obviously, like, yes, there are cards, but like this fat stack of cards, probably like, I don't know, 30 cards or whatever, takes up that much room, versus this piece takes up this much room, you know. So it's like you can't really get around that. And it's like, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna throw away your pieces? Or are you gonna give them away? That's a good thing. Like, you know, hey, if you want to boost your community, you can totally like have bundles of clicks ready to go, that, you know, just kind of some kind of lower rarity stuff, just like, oh, hey, you like Hellrider, or you like Ghost Rider? Bro, here, like, I have a bunch of these Ghost Rider. You can have a whole Ghost Rider team, you know, and give that to someone who might be interested in heroclix, but maybe never like pulled the trigger because of price or whatever. So I feel like these retail chase boosters are going to go over well with people, because they're going to have a chance to pull the good stuff, and it only comes with 3 figures. And if you've also noticed, they've been pushing more of their online stuff recently, where, oh yeah, here's like, okay, we can get these 2 pizza parties, right? I mean, yeah, here it is. So you can get the Hulk, She-Hulk booster, or you can get the Kate Bishop and the Lucky booster. Oh, but you're a big fan of Baby Groot and Iwa? Oh, you wanted these? You wanted the cute, marketable little guy? Oh, well, come to our WizKids website, because this is an online exclusive. At least that's what it says on their website, is that the Baby Groot and Iwa is an online exclusive. Who else started doing online exclusive things that excluded, you know, shops, local game stores? Wizards of the Coast started doing that with Secret Lair. And look what Wizards of the Coast is doing now. Yes, this is a slippery slope argument, but like I said, it's very eerily similar to what happened with Magic the Gathering, and that really killed my enthusiasm for Magic the Gathering. I mean, for a moment, I even stopped playing Commander because I just wasn't interested anymore. There was just too many things coming out, there was too much to keep up with, and what they were producing just wasn't inspiring. It wasn't anything refreshing or fun to see or play with. It just got boring. And it became a game of, well, no, I can't keep up with 30 new things that could potentially be your commander now. You know, like, there's a lot of things to keep up with, you know, and this is just adding on top of it. You know, now I need to worry about the 100 some odd cards they add with every new set. I need to worry about old cards, like this huge backlog of cards that are still available and still being used. It's just a lot, and it's you know, and then there's new things coming out every single week, every single month. New secret lair, new secret lair, secret lair alert, new one, new product, new booster, new side set, new epilogue set, new this, new that. This one can't be used in standard, this one can be used in standard, this one is a core set, this one is this one is that. And I'm really hoping this isn't the case. But we've also seen things, right? So you saw those tokens that come in the next phase booster. Guess what comes in the retail chase booster? Not only do you get either a chase or a prime from the set, and then you get like, I believe they said it was a rare and a super rare in these boosters. You also get tokens for the set, and you also get dice. Guess what didn't come out with this set? We didn't get a dice and token set. Now, why is that? I personally bought them every single time. I think they're a neat value. $15, you get some new action tokens. You get some cool little, you know, pogs on the back when we used to just have to like put dice on the map or whatever else, you know. You actually get a physical representation, so it's very nice. You get some new dice if you want to roll some new dice. But now, this did not come out with the next phase set. And they're not supposed to come out in the Deadpool set either, so this like isn't a one-off thing. What else are they doing with the Deadpool set? They already have their Pizza Party set advertised with the Deadpool set. Why do they have a Pizza Party set advertised with Deadpool when, I mean, the pizza mechanic thing was like kind of part of next phase. Like there was a lot of the pizza stuff going on with next phase. Are they going to continue this pizza mechanic going into Deadpool? I mean, maybe they might. I'm not too sure. But I'm just saying it does kind of set, I don't know, an uncanny. It's just an uncanny resemblance to how Magic the Gathering went. And I mean, hey, I'm not saying Magic the Gathering isn't successful. I'm not saying that it's dying or anything along those lines. I'm just saying it did alienate a lot of people. You know? Like, and I feel like that really isn't anecdotal evidence. I mean, maybe you could say, oh, well, just because you bought the dice and token set, you know, oh, well, that's just you. That's just something you did. Not everyone does that. And of course, yeah, not everyone does that. But I mean, you know, it's like I said, it's just a product that I enjoyed, and now it's kind of locked away to something completely different, right? And like, so I'm assuming we get some sort of like, so there's 3 of these Pizza Party sets, right? And then there's one more online. I'm assuming the one that you get is also going to come with a pizza token, and then one more pog, one more of these tokens for whatever character in the set. And then the retail chase booster comes with 2 dice, so there's your 2 dice. And I don't know how many of these pogs it comes with. It might come with 3 or 4, because then that kind of rounds it out, right? Like, because you get 1, 2, 3. And then if you get 4, then there's your other 3, and then you have these like kind of fancy pizza tokens. So it's like, all right, you get more pogs, but all right, like let's tally this up, right? So these retailed at about $15 when they're brand new. A lot of the time they will actually be discounted, like you know, really old ones. And let's see here. These are $30 a piece. If your place is going to be selling their retail boosters, I mean, lowest I could see is like $60. And then on top of that, you have to buy the 3rd one of these from WizKids themselves. So you also have to pay shipping So, you know what, like these three pizza party packs bundles, I'm assuming there's at least going to be two for Deadpool, because there's going to be one that you can get in a local game store, and then one that you can only get online. Or maybe the pizza party's only going to be online. I can't remember the exact advertisement, but again, I mean, my point still stands. Regardless of where you can get it, at the very least for next phase right here, so that's 30, 60, 90, and if you can find a place that will sell you the retail chase booster, I mean, are they going to try to do retail? I highly doubt you're going to find it for less than $60, unless the people selling it don't know what they have. Because I believe just ordering it was like $50 or something like that. Again, I don't have exact details, but I was talking with my friend who owns the shop, and it's like it was either an MSRP, or it was like you did have to like spend quite a bit to order one, and then you're also allocated on the order. So I mean, what, 90, and then if they want to try to do like a retail price for it, that's going to be like another 60, so $150. I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe my shop has really good deals. Typically, he'll sell a brick for $120. He also has a deal where, if you spend $100, you get $10 off. It's like a little punch card thing. He factors that in as well already, so it's like, I don't know. He's selling them for way less than WizKids has it posted on their website. So, yeah, I don't know. Because, I mean, WizKids is like, they're selling direct for like $160 for a brick, which is kind of fucking crazy in my opinion. I don't know, maybe prices are going up. Maybe he raised them a little bit since the last time I bought a brick or a case or whatever. But, yeah, I don't know, like, I feel like this sets a very scary precedent, because now, instead of just being able to spend $15 to get your funny little tokens and dice and your fun little thing, that's being chopped up and sold in higher value boxes. I mean, you can make an argument, oh, well, you get two pieces and then you get like a bonus team up card for them, so obviously the value is there, the value's better. But I mean, God, what is that? That's roughly 10 times the price, at least with this set, where there's 3 pizza parties, and then there's the retail chase booster, which, at least is $60. So again, that's more than an entire brick, and that's also, funnily enough, literally 10 times the price of what those would be in the first place, the action tokens and dice. Maybe this isn't going to be a permanent thing. I hope it's not going to be a permanent thing. At the very least, I hope they bring back the token and dice stuff. I think what would make these a little bit more palatable is if they also included dice. I don't know why they wouldn't include dice. Kind of a bad option. At the very least, the smaller dice that you would normally get in the action tokens and dice sets would be nice, because I know that the retail chase boosters, those dice look bigger than standard dice. And I mean, this isn't me trying to be like doom and gloom, oh, heroclix is dead, heroclix is dying. It just is something that I am worried about, and that does scare me a bit. And I hope it doesn't become the norm. Just because it's like, like I said, this is exactly what got me out of Magic the Gathering, was constant new stuff, constant product, constant releases, constant, no time to, hang out, no time to just be able to sit back and chill and just play with the pieces or play with the cards you've opened, because the new thing comes out next month. And I mean, we just got next phase. Like, didn't that come out here in April or possibly March? And now, I mean, last I read, they're like Deadpool is supposed to come out next month. I mean, so it's like that's not a lot of time in between product, is all I'm saying. And now we're getting a bunch of extra product, right? So like, also the play at home kits. I once again, I really like play at home kits. They're neat. You know, it gives you a map, gives you some terrain, gives you some new stuff to play with. You know, gives you a figure. They're nice. They're nice, and I like those. I like the play at home kits. I thought those were fine. You know, for $20, like, you know, not terrible. That's like, you know, right there. Like, you know, like sure. But now, so there's a play-at-home kit that you can get at an LGS, local game store, but then they have the online exclusive one, right? Like, you can get She-Hulk at your local game store, or not or, but then, and there's also another play-at-home kit that you can only get from the WizKids store, which is that Yelena figure. That kind of sucks. Why is there multiple play-at-home kits in one set? Why can't we just have the one play-at-home kit? You know, like what's up with that? That's, you know, like, you see, so we're getting more and more product, and it's just kind of like the argument's always, oh well, just don't buy it. The product's not for you. Just don't buy it. And it's like, in my opinion, that's such a non-argument, because the thing is, at the end of the day, that's still bloat, and bloat is just bad. It just looks bad. Like, you can't tell me that it doesn't look bad. Like, you can literally go on YouTube right now and look around for, you know, just discounted toys, right? The toy market is huge with bloat. They have 20 Wakanda, you know, helicopter Black Panther action figure combo, you know, Shuri from Wakanda Forever, blah, blah, blah. Rey and Kylo Ren dual action figure, this and that. Like, they're literally, they don't have shelf space for this crap. And it looks tacky, and it looks bad, and it's subpar product. You know? So it's like, that's what bloat is. You know? It doesn't look good. It's bad. It's just all around bad, because it doesn't look it. It looks like no one's interested in your fucking product. It looks like you're putting out dog shit product, and it's filling up shelves, and we can't fucking sell it. So we have to give it away to like some fucking third party markdown Goodwill fucking place. You know, just boxes, crates, pallets full of basically fucking dog shit. You know, because we can't give it away. We can't give the shit away, so we have to peddle it down to the next fucking guy over. You know? And that's where I don't want heroclix to go to. I'm not saying we're there, but I'm saying bloat is bad. Even Magic the Gathering is starting to cut back on that, because they went from having draft boosters to collector boosters to a little in between where it's draft booster, set booster, collector booster. Collector booster, you get the least amount of stuff, but you're supposed to be able to pull the good stuff from it. Set boosters, you get a little bit less than a draft booster, but you have a chance to pull some pretty good stuff too. And then draft booster, they basically wanted to peddle that as, oh, you're broke? Oh, you don't... Oh, what's that? I smell broke? Oh, shit. Okay, shit, bro. Here, take this draft booster. Get the fuck out of here, dog. Like, you smell like shit. Are you homeless? Do you not have a job? Do you not have a phone, bro? Get the fuck... Here, take this draft booster. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, this is scram, dude. Fuck out of here. Like, that's kind of what they did with draft boosters, and now they're eliminating draft boosters. They're combining set boosters with draft boosters, and that raises even more questions, but at least they're trying to get rid of some of the bloat. Mind you, they're not getting rid of bloat in the actual cards. because they're still printing dog shit $1 mythic rares, which is like the top rarity. It's not even top rarity anymore because now you have the prismatic foil fucking gape me fucking, fuck my ass edition. That's absolutely atrocious. That's like, oh yeah, it takes this card that was $30, but then you got the alternate art, which is now $70, and then the borderless one, which adds another $10 onto it. Then you have the foil variant of the card, which is another $20, and then you also have to tack on, was it a promo booster or was it from the sealed event? Because that tacks on like another $20. But then on top of that, oh, did you get like the super duper ultra collector booster only prismatic super duper rare? Because that turns it from like now a $120 card into a $770 fucking card. So that's the kind of shit I don't want to see in heroclix. That's what I'm mad at. Like, I again, like, I just don't want to see them walk down this path. And this is kind of the start. Once we start seeing collector boost or retail collector packs being sold on shelves, like, oh yeah, you could order, as many of these as you want. Order a pallet if you really wanted to. That's kind of point of no return. That's just like, okay, all right, this is Magic the Gathering 2.0, I guess. It's just, again, they're nowhere near that level, but I do see the signs. And like I said, I really hope we do not go down this route. This is something I really do not want to see. I am very adamant about that I really hope we do not go down this route. I don't know how well it's going to go over with other people. I don't honestly give a shit. This is my opinion, and if you don't like it, then that's fine. No one has to agree with me. You could say I'm just the rabid homeless man with the end is nigh sign. But again, I'm not saying that heroclix is dying or that it is dead or that this is the beginning of the end. I'm just stating that, like, I have seen this go down before. Not even saying that Magic is dead. I mean, there's a ton of people that still play Magic. I mean, it's in the big three for card games. It's just something that got me out of the hobby is all. And I mean, you could say that, okay, yes, like, the $1,000 meta teams, blah 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 blah. Like, oh man, you're okay with having to spend $1,000 to get your Carnage Silver Surfers and your Colossal Carnage with Legacy cards and the symbiotes and the this and the that's and the Scarlet Witches with the Darkholds and the Kongs and which actually let me just state, like, Kong, that was great. That was awesome. Give us some more of that. Like, let's see a Godzilla piece that's just as good or better than Kong. Give us the whole fucking kaiju universe, bro. Like, Iconics? I like Iconics. Those are... It's like a little side thing that is like, oh yeah, we'll come out with these every so often when we have a good idea for stuff. Yeah, this is cool. A Valentine's Day, here's roses for red. We'll drop them here and there, sprinkle in a couple little cool things, a couple little memes, a couple little, funnies. Wolverine with the picture of Cyclops and Jean Grey, fucking Spider-Man pointing, Batman slap. Iconic moments like Thanos snap, like, yeah, that's cool. Like, I'm not saying extra little bits and bobs and pieces here and there. Like, I'm not saying that those are bad. I like those. I like those a lot, actually. But it's when we start seeing, like, new sets every month, every other month. We start seeing, like, little side, a bunch of little side sets, like, oh yeah, there's one play at home kit, there's, the dice and tokens, and then there's the set. Then we get like 3 of these, 2 of the play-at-home kits. The cheapest bundle, we axed that and we split them up, and now you got to pay more for it. It's like it's the start. It's the start, and I hope they really don't go down that road. Because, like I said again, they're axing the Dyson token set, or at least they haven't announced it yet. They haven't said anything about it. I even brought that up to the shop. I even brought that up at the shop. It's like, hey, did you get any of the Dyson tokens? I've been looking every time I come in, and I haven't seen you throw them up. Are you gonna be able to get any more of those in? It's like, dude, I don't even think they made them. And I'm like, what? They make them every set though. They made them for Wheels of Vengeance. That was the last set that we had. They just made them, and it's like, God, was Wheels of Vengeance really our last set? Or was it a different set? Oh my god, I don't know, my days are like blurring together now, but I think that was our last set, Wheels of Vengeance. Yeah, then we got Marvel next phase, and then the next set's gonna be Deadpool. And then I'm hoping after Deadpool we get Masters of Time. But yeah, I mean, anyways, it's just like I was surprised. I'm like, well, wait, I thought people liked those. I thought even people that didn't play heroclix was like, oh, superheroes, I like superheroes, and they're poker chips, so I could use them for poker chips or whatever I would need poker chips for. Cool, dice. Oh, I could always use more D6s. Sure, why not? Yeah, that's just not a thing anymore, I guess. Or maybe WizKids are just super late on announcing it. I'm not too sure. But yeah, I just that's kind of where I'm at. I'm not saying I'm not gonna buy any more HeroClix for now. I want a case at least of the Deadpool set when that drops. I've got my eyes on some kind of expensive shit for HeroClix, some certain bricks, some certain bundles, some certain stuff, and I've got stuff in the works. I don't want this to just be an unboxing channel. I've been too lazy to stream video games, but I've been playing video games. I've been playing the Dragon's Dogma 2. I've been playing stuff. I've been doing this. I got some more hours at work. I'm making some more money. I'm getting raises here and there. I'm spending on the hobbies, but I just don't want to I don't want to feel like I'm forced to spend all of my money on the hobby. I want to be like, yeah, I bought a case. I think I'm good. I'm going to buy some singles, trade with some friends, and then I'll play some sealed games. I'll even play some more sealed games to get more packs from the set, pull some more random cool shit. Yeah, cool, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I know I'm not going to get any, interaction or traction with this, but, I do kind of want to know what some of the people who are super deep into HeroClix think. Again, they probably won't give a shit. No one probably gives a shit. I'm probably just screaming at the fucking, just yelling at the sky, the old fucking homeless man, just screaming at nothing. But yeah, I don't know. This is just how I'm feeling, and because I really thought about that, I'm just like, okay, so I'm buying both of these, and then I'm buying 2 packs because me and my buddy are gonna do some sealed games. That's another my buddy's my buddy, the shop owner, is just like, oh, okay, well, yeah, you guys are going through the whole brick. I'll give you guys the brick price, so it's going to be $30 flat. Or whatever, everyone gets a discount on the packs from it. And I'm just like, man, that's crazy. I'm spending $90 on HeroClix right now. Holy shit. And mind I didn't need to buy the pizza parties, but I'm like, hey, hold these for me. They're cool, they're neat. It's a new product. It's a new little box set. I'm guaranteed these things, so cool. It's no random bullshit. So awesome. But yeah, it really got me thinking. I'm just like, God damn. I used to just be able to buy the action tokens and dice. You know, and just, oh, that's only $15, you know? And I'm just saying, like, I probably would have bought the play at home kit that he had up there too, but I'm just like, I'm already spending a lot here. I'm already spending a lot here. Let's not do that. Let's maybe next week, maybe next check. We'll check in then. Not right now though. You know, so I mean, yeah, I don't know how much I need to hammer that point home of, I am not trying to say heroclix is dead or dying. I'm not trying to be doom and gloom. I'm just saying I'm seeing certain signs and similarities that I don't really like. And I just wanted to voice that opinion. This was supposed to be like a 5-10 minute video that's now almost a fucking hour long, and no one's even gonna fucking watch it, but this is how I get when I start to fucking rant about shit. So, I don't know. Oh yeah, I also wanted to start doing funny thumbnails that I edit on my phone to put on my videos. I had an idea, and then my fucking schizophrenic brain just like fried it, and I just can't fucking remember what it is. I had a really funny like idea for it. Maybe I'll just do the SpongeBob licking something meme, and like I'll just put whatever I'm opening. Like I'll do a little cutout, like I'll do the cutout tool for like the listing of the product or whatever, and I'll just like I'll put that on there, right? Like I think that'd be a funny meme. Like, haha, look at that, SpongeBob is licking the product. You know, like that's a funny meme. Ha 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 ha. I don't know, some dumb shit like that, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. That's, you know, like I said, that's where we're at. I was organizing some heroclix today, organizing my table. You know, just kind of hanging out, relaxing. I kind of have donut shifts now at work, if you know what that is, where it's like you have 1 day off, few days on, 1 day off, 2 days on, 1 day off. Like, I'm not super sure how much I like that, but I mean, I like getting more. I'm getting like 10 extra hours a week now, so like on a paycheck I'm getting 20 extra hours, which I'm definitely not complaining about. So, you know, it's cool, it's whatever. I'm spending my money recklessly, which I shouldn't, but you know, I mean, new cool stuff, blah blah blah. You know, yeah, I'll probably try to keep everyone updated. Like I said, Monday something nice is coming in. Pretty excited about that. That's why I'm actually cleaning off my table right now, so that I have some space to kind of crack that open and mess around with it. I also wanted to go back through that collection I bought, because I'm just like, I can't remember some of the things that I found in there, and I didn't really give it a good look. Also, there's this giant fucking box of commons and shit that I wanted to dig through and just, you know, like... These 5,000 count card boxes are actually pretty efficient at storing heroclix as well. Kind of keeps them all nice and bundled together. And I mean, in this 5,000 count card box, in the bottom of... So there's 5 sections in this bad boy, right? And like, if you line them up on the bottom, you can get like 22 1x1 figures in there. You know, and that's just on the base. And now you can start filling in the cracks in between all of them. So that's pretty cool. And then I got this, like, I don't even know what kind of count it is, but it has like 2 sections in it, and it perfectly fits these 1x2 figures. Like it fits 2 of them side by side. You know, like I don't need to depict this. I know you guys are all adults, but like that, like it fits them perfectly side by side. And I'm like, that's great. I love it when things perfectly snap together. That's great. It was unexpected too. Like, it wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna cut this down and measure it to precise. No, like it just happened, and I'm like, oh, dope. Like, fuck yeah. I had a bunch of these. I had a bunch of these Ghost Rider pieces. You know, Wheels of Vengeance pieces. You know, it rares. So that's gonna be like my rare box. So whatever rares I pull, throwing it in the rare box. Commons, uncommons, I'm throwing in the 5K bulk box. I mean, that's how I'm going to start organizing stuff. Like, those 5K count boxes, like, that's going to hold so many fucking heroclix, my guy. Like, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. But yeah, no, I mean, there's some neat stuff, man. I mean, like, have you seen this? Have you seen this Moon Knight? Have you seen this guy, bro? In Sealed, this guy is a badass, dude. This guy is a beast. Like, he's nasty. 3 stop clicks, Mystic's team ability, Power Cosmic, free healing that can heal him off his stop click so your opponents have to hit him onto the stop click again? Value City, dude. Like, this thing is Value City. Like, yeah, 200 points, so maybe not that big in, like, an actual constructed game, but Jesus Christ. But I don't even know, because there's the new rules, right? So, like, even, like, Carnage Silver Surfer that penetrates and does all that nasty shit, even if you have, like a healing, right? Steal energy on closer range, you have to resolve your effects first. So if you're, like, on top click or whatever, like, mind you, like, okay, well, now you're bouncing in between them, but, like, now you're bouncing in between it, right? You're not healing back up to full. It used to be turn player can decide, so it's like, oh yeah, I'll take the Mystics and then I'll heal it. But now it's like, well, no, you're turn player, so you have to do your effects first. You have to heal first now. These are, like, new updated 2024 rules, like, very, very recent. You know, like, I just downloaded them today myself because people were talking about, like, a rules change or some shit. I'm like, what? So I check it out, and it's like, yeah, no, look at that. Just like the guy quoted, I forgot who it was, but he comments on a lot of heroclix stuff. I see him all the time in comment sections. See him all the time. He has, like, a beret. Like, it's because it's a picture of, I think it's a picture of him. I don't know. It might not be him. I don't know. I don't fucking know, man. I don't know. I'm not his dad. I'm not his god. I'm not his boss. I don't have control over. I don't know who he is. But, like, you know, he has, like, a beret, and, like, he has like a button-up shirt, and he has, like, a sweater vest over it, I think. And, like, he commented that. I'm like, 8.1H. Okay, so I go back and look it up, and it's like, oh no, that's it. It says turn. It says you get to decide the order of actions, and then it's like, wait a minute, new rules. Oh, okay, hold on. Let me go check that out. Holy shit, there are 2024 rules. Look at that right there. Maybe I should open up those fucking Marvel or DC starter sets that I bought and fucking read the goddamn card. Maybe I need to. But yeah, no, right there, boom. It says now it's turn player. You have to do your actions, and then your opponent, the non-turn player, does their actions. It's like, oh shit, that changes up the game. I mean, I don't know if I'm a fan of that. I don't know if I like that or not. I'm kind of in the boat of I don't like that, because it's like, bro, that's how I healed my Spider-Man, my Prime Spider-Man, up to top click all the time. Like, I jump in and I flurry charge combo your ass and steal energy with the symbiote that I have equipped him for free. How am I supposed to cheese now, bro? How am I supposed to cheese? I need the cheese. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's probably for the better, but I mean, I'm not really, like, in the game design department, so I don't know. Maybe not. But I mean, it is what it is, because that's what the current rules are. So, you know, it doesn't really matter what I say or think about that. But anyways, yeah, that's kind of where we're at. I think I've talked about all I wanted to talk about, and I mean, I'm not even gonna hammer home that point anymore, because I've said it 27 fucking times. But I just, like, I know for a fact on YouTube some jackass would say, I can't believe you're saying heroclix is dying. Just stop playing the fucking game, then, you fat idiot. And it's like, I would call you something, but then I would probably get like I'd get put in Facebook jail for saying hateful speech or something, or, like, not hate speech, but, like, what, derogatory or some dumb shit. I'd call you regarded. And if you follow YouTube fucking funny guy stuff, you'd know what regarded is a placeholder for. But yeah, I'm a toxic person. I understand that, and I grasp that, and I'm fine with that. I'm fine with me, because if you don't have the dicks, the assholes are gonna shit all over the pussies. So you need the dicks to fuck the assholes. so they don't shit all over everybody. It's a necessary evil. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.